Welcome to Keligraphic Studios. If you're exploring photo or video for your business, this is a perfect place to start. Most people see the final photos and videos that we create, but not the craft, passion, and teamwork behind them. So we put together a short documentary to show you exactly how we work and to see if our style matches what you are looking for. I will admit, there are plenty of talented photographers and videographers in the Okanagan, but in all our years of doing this, we've never seen another studio with a business model like ours. We want to build something that's different, a true production studio that has consistency and specialized skill. Our main production team, Michael and Jordan, don't spend their time answering emails or chasing clients. Their entire day is dedicated to what they do best, creating.
When it comes to editing the high quantity of projects we have, we use specialized tools to help optimize our workflow. And these tools allow us to work much faster than the traditional mouse and keyboard that your casual editors will use.
This efficient system allows us to serve our clients better. We can produce a lot more photos and videos consistently. And our economies of scale and specialized role keeps our costs and your pricing lower. This documentary is a peek behind the curtain, a look at the craft, the detail, and the teamwork that goes into every photo, every video, and every project that carries the Keligraphic name. When we first started, we watched YouTube tutorials, bought a bunch of expensive gear and lenses, and even our model were good looking. It just felt like slightly above average clone photos. We wondered, why don't our photos look like the world-class model photography, and how did they achieve that magazine quality? So we decided to go straight to the source. We found one of the world's best photographers, and we flew overseas and spent a full day learning from him. The two biggest things that we learned that made beautiful image was how to shape light and shadow, and how to connect with our model. Even professional models can feel awkward if the room goes silent and the photographers hide behind the lens. We treat every photo shoot like a friendly get-together, and not only because it's make our job even more enjoyable, but it really makes our image look better. We even built it into our process. We have an actual section in our standard operating procedure, a list of 20 calligraphic jokes to help people loosen up, smile naturally, not like we need to use them for anyone in this group. You guys look great! At Keligraphic, we combine all the technical aspects: lighting, red camera, composition, and we'll make it fun and make you feel like a model.
One thing you might not know about me is I actually came from a musical background. I've done drumming, DJing, piano, music production, and audio is one of the big changes that I helped make at Keligraphic Studios when I joined earlier this year. One thing I've always loved about audio is how raw it is. It's our oldest form of storytelling. A mother's heartbeat, thunder rolling in the distance, singing songs around a crackling fire. It bypasses logic and speaks straight to how we feel. And in filmmaking, it has as much weight as the visuals, maybe even more. When it comes time to edit, we don't use consumer headphones or laptop speakers either. We use high-end studio-grade monitors that have a flat sound profile to make sure we can hear what's actually being played. This means that when we mix audio, it will not just sound good here, it'll sound good in a car, on your phone, and even in the theater. Because sound is one of only two senses we have available when making videos. So we spend a lot of time and money to make sure that we don't hold these influencer-style mics in our videos. We want to remove as many of these barriers as possible to make sure that the connection from screen to audience stays as strong as it can. So we hide our microphones. I bet you didn't know that I was wearing one right now. And we record in 32-bit float audio to capture high-quality, rich audio that pulls you into the story. That level of care, that attention to detail, that's what helps us build that emotional connection. Because when the sound is right, you stop watching a story and you start feeling it.
Here, we don't believe in a one-size-fits-all setup. There's a lot of cameras out there that do both okay photo and videos, but they're not great at either of them. And that's the beauty of being part of a bigger team. We can specialize for every project. For example, our cinema cameras are designed specifically for our horizontal shoots, whether that's our high dynamic range, beautiful color profile, or the ability to operate it with a team. On the other end, our photo cameras are just as specialized. This camera right here has the highest resolution full frame sensor of any camera made so far. This separation allows us to deliver the highest quality and excel in both fields, photo and video. And because we share our resources as a studio, that gives us the ability to invest in the products and items freelancers and subcontractors simply can't justify. Take our lenses, for example. Most people shoot on spherical zoom lenses, which are convenient, easy to use, sure, but they lack a lot of character. They're kind of boring, they're kind of lame. But as certified film snobs, we much prefer our anamorphic cinema primes. So that means they're not easy to use. But we're professionals, we know what we're doing. It's really worth it because it makes beautiful pictures and you deserve it.
Now that I've trained our team to be better at production than me, just kidding, that's what I tell them to make them feel better about themselves. I've been more focused on pre-production, which means all of the strategy that goes into a project before the cameras roll. That includes learning how to make our photos and video perform better. The world's kind of sick of seeing ads. People scroll right past anything that even looks like one. So when people ask me to direct a commercial, the question becomes, how can I use psychology and draw on cinema to tell a story that breaks through the defensive mentality and actually gets results? So, to take on this impossible task, I've been taking workshops, courses, and consulting with industry experts to learn what the biggest production companies are doing around the world. It's an ongoing process that I lead at Keligraphic, brainstorming, sharing with the team what we learned, and we look at globally what the trends are and what's working for other companies and adapt them for our projects here in Kelowna, making sure what we shoot not only looks great, but actually works. At the end of the day, my job is to get clients better results and making sure that they don't fire us.
Oh damn, the color on that looks amazing. What filter did you use?
What filter did you use?
Most people think a colorist's job is just to make the image look more vivid, but that's not really what color's about. It's about taste and restraint. We're lucky enough to have learned color philosophy directly from people who have worked in Hollywood on big dollar productions and bring those techniques back to Kelowna. Beyond the technical aspects of color grading, exposure, white balance, proper skin tone adjustment, our job is to draw the viewer's attention to what matters most. When we let shadows fall into mystery, when we let the highlights, the detail shift away and onto our subject, it really lets the viewer's eye get drawn to what matters most in the image. When we're doing our interviewing process, we found that this is one of the hardest things for new filmmakers to actually learn, is the taste and restraint. It comes from experience. Some projects may be warm, while others may be moody, but we have systems and processes in place to ensure that every project that we make looks like a Keligraphic production. We don't chase trends or follow YouTube influencer tutorials on how to color grade footage. We use proven methods and bring that professional color to Kelowna.
When we first received the first cuts and edits of our videos that Keligraphic shot, it was quite an emotional moment to really have these guys bring our story to life through the quality of their work, the production, the edits that they had made. Really struck a chord with us and the whole team. I remember receiving the video late in the evening and opening up and showing my wife was just unreal to see what these guys could do.
When I decided to move forward with Keligraphic, what I found that I was getting more engagement on my posts. Louisa helped me. I'm not a natural model. She told me how to stand, how to move my body, but the lighting, the whole team of lighting is what captured the emotion. From this content, I was able to secure a client, start a long-term relationship, and have already received referrals from that client.
The best thing about hiring Keligraphic to do our content was the fact that it allowed us to keep our focus on the work that we're good at. We are tech savvy, but not tech savvy enough to do 32 stages of color grading, making sure that all the prompts are good for the reels.
Every project we take on is a blend of craft, obsession, and heart. From the first spark of an idea to the final export, there is a team behind the scenes who genuinely cares about the story we are helping you to tell.
If you're looking for somebody to give you emotion in your video and provide you with professional content, this is the team you want to work with.
Got nothing but great things to say. It's had an enormous impact on our business.
So if you need a friendly camera friend in your corner, contact Keligraphic Solutions. I highly recommend.
So while we can't promise that your next project with Keligraphic will be perfect, I can promise you we will put our heart into it.
We'll make sure it sounds good.
We'll make sure it looks good.
We'll make sure it gets results.
Because we're Keligraphic Studios, your camera friends.